Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shifts. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And in today's episode, I want to talk about checking out the people you want to be involved with. If you're looking for a job, they will always say, give us references. And that is exactly what I want you to do with anybody in your lives. All right. Today, I will be speaking about something that will not only shape the quality of your friendships, your business partnerships, and your intimate relationships, but it will also save you from unnecessary heartbreaks, wasted years, and avoidable mistakes. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. I will advise you to check references and opinions on everyone you will be in a relationship with, casual or serious. It will save you. I will advise you to check references and opinions on everyone you will be in a relationship with, whether it's casual relationship or serious ones. It will definitely save you. I believe that is a heavy statement. And if you catch it, it can change the way you approach every connection in your life. Why does this matter? See, every relationship is an investment. Whether you see it like that or not, it is an investment. Some are small investments. You give your time, your attention, and your trust. Some are massive. You give your heart, your resources, and your dreams. But whether small or big, every relationship has a return on investment. That return could be joy, growth, fulfillment, or it could be betrayal, disappointment, and regret. And sometimes it could be death. And here's the truth. Most people who regret relationships did not do their homework before entering into them. That's the truth. Me, you, every one of us. Most of us who regret relationships, we did not do our homework before entering into them. We often assume that because someone looks polished, they talk well, they have charisma, or shares our interests, they are safe to connect with. But life has shown us over and over and over again that appearance is not character. Charisma is not integrity. Chemistry is not commitment. That is why this simple advice, that I'm saying, check references, seek opinions, listen to the experiences of others about these people, is not about being suspicious. It is about being wise. Let me borrow from a world that we all know. I said it when I started this episode, the world of employment. Before a company hires you, no matter how impressive your resume looks, no matter how brilliant you sound in the interview, they almost always ask for references. Why? Because they know what every smart leader knows. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. A resume shows your skills, an interview shows your personality, but a reference reveals your history. The same principle applies in relationships. Before you let someone into your inner circle, check their references, not the written ones, the lived references, the lived ones. I want you to ask, how have they treated people before me? How do they respond when things don't go their way? What do their past relationships say about their patterns? What do trusted voices around me say about this person? See, ignoring this step is like hiring a stranger for your company without background checks. Sooner or later, the cost will show up. All right, sooner or later, you will have to pay the bills. Now, when I say relationships, I don't just mean romantic ones, all right? I'm speaking about a wide range of human connections, your friendships, your business partnerships, mentorships, collaborations, and yes, intimate commitments. See, casual relationships include friendships, colleagues, small circles. Even here, reference matters. A fun friend could become a draining one if they have a history of gossip, betrayal, or irresponsibility. A serious relationship this includes romantic partners, business partners, covenant level commitment. And this place, references are not even optional at all. They are life-saving. They are not optional. They are life-saving. One wrong partnership in business could cost you your financial future. One wrong marriage could cost you years of your emotional health. One wrong friendship could cost you your reputation. This is why you cannot afford to just jump in blindly to any form of relationship. Every connection comes with consequences. Let me repeat that. Every connection comes with consequences. So, why do we even avoid checking references? That's the first question you might be asking. If this is so obvious, why don't people do it? Let me just give you some few reasons. Number one, our emotions overrule wisdom. When we feel attracted, excited, or desperate, we don't want to slow down. We just want to say yes. But wisdom requires that we pause. Also, we fear looking distrustful. Some people think, if I ask around about this person, won't I look suspicious? But my friend, suspicion is unhealthy. Wisdom is healthy. All right? Asking questions is not distrust. It is doing due diligence. And also, we think we are different. This one is big, all right? Many people believe that, yes, they hurt others, but they won't hurt me. That is the illusion of exception. You are not the exception to someone's character. You are simply the next recipient to how they roll. We are also desperate for connection, and that's why we ignore this. Sometimes loneliness or pressure pushes us to ignore red flags. But desperation is expensive. What you rush into often becomes what you regret. And this is how to check references. Let me just give you some pointers. How do you actually do this in a practical way? I will share some few steps with you. The first one is observe their circle. Who do they hang around? Do you understand? Who do they hang around with? A person's closest friends reveal their value system. If they keep friends who are dishonest, reckless, or untrustworthy, guess what? Birds of a feather flock together. And you ask trusted voices around them. There are always people who know them better than you do. Listen to what those people say. Not just their words, but their tone. If someone hesitates before recommending them, that hesitation is information. Do not miss those cues. And also look at their track record. See, patterns don't lie, all right? Have they been consistent in building trust? Or do they leave a trail of broken promises? Or do they leave a trail of hurt people behind them? Once a gossip, always a gossip. They might close their mouth in front of you, but they will open it behind you. It's important that you check patterns of behavior over time. Because they are good giver doesn't mean that they don't give out the information around you too. Givers are givers. Do you understand me? And finally, test small before big. Okay, before committing to a deep relationship with them, test them in small areas. How do they handle money when it is just a small amount? How do they handle disagreements in minor issues? The little things predict the big things. Do not forget that. All right, let's make this a little bit real. Think about how many marriages collapsed because someone ignored the stories from the past. Think about how many businesses went bankrupt because the partner had a shady history they refused to investigate. I've seen people cry, saying, if only I had listened, if only I had asked, if only I had checked. Life gives warnings, okay? But if you refuse to check references, you are choosing blindness. And blindness in any form of relationships is costly. Do you understand? See, don't be paranoid as I draw this episode to a close. I'm not telling you to live paranoid, suspicious of every human being. If you treat everyone like a criminal, you will never build trust, and trust is essential in relationships. This is what I'm saying, all right? Wisdom is not suspicion. Wisdom is caution. Wisdom asks questions. Wisdom listens. Wisdom pays attention. So if you check references and they come back positive, beautiful. You can proceed with peace of mind. If they come back negative, good. Don't ignore them. Learn and protect yourself. Here's today's mind shift. Don't just be impressed by what people show you. Be informed by what people know about them. Checking references is not lack of faith. It is applied wisdom. And that wisdom, my friend, will